This is Cardfight Vanguard. It's a card game similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon. My friend first introduced me to Cardfight Vanguard in 2013. He taught me how to play, kicked my ass, and then gave me this deck. Instantly, I went home, researched better cards, ordered them, added them to my deck, and came back to beat my friend. It was the greatest feeling ever, building your own deck and kicking ass with it. Ever since then, I've been hooked, and I got a lot more cards. Fast forwarding 4 years later, I've won my local shop tournament many times, and I've competed in regional events. And my one deck has actually turned into 8. Well, actually 10. I could not fit the last 2 into the box. Now, the game has changed a lot over the years. When the game first came out, every deck had an equal chance against each other, and the only determining factor was a player's skill. Now, since that time, many card packs have come out, changing the meta entirely, and suddenly the game became who had better cards, the more expensive cards. Gamers would call this pay to win. Now, the prices of these cards would vary extremely, from a 10-cent card to a $1 card, $2, $3, $6, $10, $17, $35, and even a $69 card. This is the more rare version of this guy over here. Now, the sad part about Cardfight Vanguard is when the new packs come out, they can make the old cards in your deck obsolete, even a hindrance to have in your deck, dropping the price down to $30 from a $69 card. $39 difference. And its little brother over here drops down to a $15 card. In my hands, I have duplicates of the cards that are already priced out on the table. We're going to go ahead and add all of these cards up together. We have 30 cards equal to a total of $235. Now, the standard Vanguard deck has 50 cards plus a 16 card extra deck for a total of 66 cards. Now, through my experience, it is safe to assume that the standard competitive Vanguard deck costs $400. Now, let's take a look at my box again. I have 8 decks in here, plus the 2 that I can't put inside because there's no space, for a total of 10 decks. Now, if the standard deck is $400 and I have 10 decks, it is also safe to assume that I've spent well over $4,000 on Cardfight Vanguard, not counting the deck box, the card sleeves, and the mats as playing accessories for my cards. Now, that's a lot of money, and my bank account sure doesn't lie about those records. Now, this deck right here is my all-time favorite deck. This one cost me $750 to make. Now, it costs $500. These Vanguard decks just keep going down in price, as well as these Vanguard cards, because at the end of the day, no matter how much they're worth, it's all just a piece of paper. A piece of colored cardboard. And if Vanguard didn't exist, if there wasn't rules for playing these colored pieces of cardboard, all of these cards would really be worth zero. Absolutely nothing. Even this major, huge $30 card right here would absolutely equal nothing. And because of that, because of how every single card game is played out the same way, I, from this day forth, quit Vanguard and all other card games. Forever.